Hey guys, it's Frances, and Beauty Big Bang was nice enough to send me a plate to review. They've also given me a discount code. I'll put it up on the screen and I'll put it in the box below. If you want 10% off anything on their site, that's what you can do. They all come in that sleeve that you see, and the theme is usually on the sleeve is usually related to the theme of the plate, and in this case it's rain. And on the back you'll see it's got their logo and their website. I will also link their website below. I like to use a tweezer or something to pull up the corner of this. I am using the back of one of my cuticle pushers, and that wasn't working for me, so I did use my tweezers, and then I like to hold down the plate and pull away so that I don't damage the plate at all. And as you see, there are 14 large size images on this plate, and I will be swatching each of them individually for you. On this color wheel is a mostly Shany Cosmetics collection, but I also have a fresh paint on there, as well as a Beyond the Nail called Asteroid, and a Girly Bits called Let Me Assure You. And like I said, there's a Beyond the Nail, and that's the Asteroid one. And then I'm going to be using a variety of stamping polishes as well as regular polishes that I like to use to stamp, just to show you how it picks up. And I'm going to be starting out with this Beauty Big Bang stamper and their scraper, but I actually will be switching to a different stamper later. So I always use acetone to clean off my plates before I get started. And I am starting off with a holographic stamping polish. And right off the bat, I'm actually really impressed because the holographic stamping polish is not easy to pick up. For some reason, these holographic stamping polishes tend to dry really fast, kind of like a matte polish. So they're a little bit harder to pick up fine lines, but this one picked up really beautifully with that. You may notice that throughout the swatches, I do tend to cover the entire image with polish, which I don't typically do. But I will tell you there are quite a few small details, little raindrops, and fine lines on the plates where I think it's a better idea to go ahead and use more polish than maybe you would use and scrape a little more gently. That way you can pick up those fine lines, which can be difficult to pick up on any plate. There were a couple times that I had to redo an image just because I didn't scrape well or because I didn't have enough polish on the plate. So just keep that in mind. Otherwise, they do pick up beautifully, even though there are fine lines on this plate. Now, I double stamped this image only so that you could see the image better, just because I didn't think the contrast of the stamping color over the base color that I used was enough for you to be able to see the image well, at least from my vantage point when I was recording. Now that I'm looking and doing the voiceover, I can see that you can see it, but I did want it to stick out a little bit better. At this point, there are a lot of fine lines on this image, and I didn't cover the whole image, so I had a little bit of a difficult time picking up all the detail in this image. But I think if I had done what I told you to do at the beginning, I would have picked up this a lot more consistently. Even then, it picked up well. It's just the stream of rain didn't pick up as well. So I did actually switch over to kind of a stickier clear stamper to help me in the process as well. So what I'm going to do now is be quiet. I will put on some music, let you watch the rest of the images, and I'll get back to you at the end with my thoughts. final look at the images, and as you can see, it didn't really seem to matter, the stamping polish, but the images picked up really well. I did make some boo-boos on some of them because this wheel is really not designed for stamping, because you get a lot of bleed over from one image to the other. But as you can tell, if you don't let that get in your way, the images picked up really, really well. Even this one right here, that is quite an open image, picked up quite beautifully. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite image was, and thank you for watching. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.